so glad to be back with you again this year to do some yoga together. I wish we were all in school together, but doesn't everyone? We'll do the best that we can and try to take this year as it comes. Okay, friends, because this year is so different, you're at home, at school, at home, at school, at home, we are going to work on a grounding practice today, and being present wherever you are that day, okay? So, to start, instead of starting with our breath work, with the breath ball, we are going to do a different kind of breathing. And this time, we're going to focus on our inhale, coming from the top of our head. As you breathe in, you imagine it going down deep into the ground. And as you exhale, you imagine the breath coming down from the ground and up through the top of your head. So like this. Inhale. Exhale. Okay? We're going to do 5 breaths together like that. I will say inhale or exhale with my words, and with my hand I'll describe how you want to be focusing that air, okay? So here we go. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Feel calmer already. Now friends, next we are going to do a sequence, our yoga movements that is familiar to a lot of you. And then we are going to do a guided relaxation together. And everything will be focused on feeling the ground beneath us, okay? So we just feel like we can settle in a little bit at this place in time. So from here, let's come onto your carpet or floor or mat and get into child's pose. Walk your hands forward and rest your head down on the mat. If that's uncomfortable to you, you can stack your hands like this. Or you can just keep your head up a bit, whatever is comfortable for you. Feel your belly rising and falling against your legs. Feeling the breath roll through your body. One more big breath. And then let's come up into tabletop. Just a regular flat back here. And then on your inhale, we'll do cat and cow. We've all done this together. For your cow, drop your belly, raise your hips and your head. Inhale here. And then exhaling, arch your back. Drop your head and your tailbone. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, drop your head, arch your back. One more, your own pace, cat, or cow, sorry. And cat. From here, come back to tabletop. Inhale your right arm high and your left leg. On your exhale, put it back down. On your next inhale, raise your left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Place it on the mat. Now, friends, let's go into our first down dog. Walk your hands forward just a step. Tip your toes and bring your hips to the sky. You can go ahead and bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your legs. And when you're ready, you can find some stillness. If it feels better to you to have your legs bent, that's just fine. Next, shift forward into your high plank. I'll show you this with your knees down and your knees up. Most of you probably know it, but I'll show you both versions anyway. So knees down, go ahead and drop your knees. Lower down to the mat. Push up for cobra. Push back into child's pose. Tip your toes and come up into your downward dog. One more time. This time knees up is my demonstration, but you take whatever version you'd like. High plank. Lower down halfway. Push up for up dog. Only my feet and hands are touching the mat. And exhale back into downward dog. Take a couple of big grounding breaths here. Feel your feet and your hands pressing into the mat. The ground supporting your body. Inhale here and step your feet between your hands. Inhale your arms to the sky. Whew. And back to heart center, starting here in mountain. 4th and 5th graders, you have seen this sequence before. 3rd graders, this might be a little longer than you're used to. So you'll have some similarities and differences from last year. Okay, from here we'll go into warrior one with our right leg. Let's step our right leg back. Arms up high to the sky, bend your front knee. Arms strong. No one should be able to push you over. Good. Airplane arms. Shifting forward onto your front foot. Look at something that's not moving. Pick your back leg up off the ground. And drop. There's a fly on my mat distracting me. Back to warrior one. We're going to add something here. Humble warrior. You can grab your opposite elbow with your hand. Or for me, I have kind of a bum shoulder. I just put my hands on my pockets, on my pants. So from here, just lower down over your front leg and let your head drop. It's called humble warrior. If you feel like you're going to tip, you can put your hands on the mat. Once again, just feel that ground beneath your feet, holding you up, even as your head is lowered down. From here, rising back up to warrior one. And together, back to mountain. Let's do that on the other side, friends, okay? Let's go ahead and step our left foot back into warrior one on the left. Nice and strong. Take a big breath here, in and out. Let's get those airplane arms ready. Shifting forward. Lifting your back toe off the ground for your airplane. Each side could be a little different. Okay, coming back to your warrior one. Very good. Hands behind your back. And lower down once more over your front leg for humble warrior. Dropping your head. Feel the ground holding you up as you release everything to the ground. Come back up for warrior one. And step together for mountain. Good. Friends, now we are going to start our balancing poses. Now I'm going to warn you, balance is not my best in the first place, but this ground here is a little bumpy, so I'll do my best. That's all we can do, right? Okay. Feet hip width apart, arms out. We're going to start in chair. Look down and make sure you can see your feet. Good. Okay. Goal post your arms. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Right leg over your left leg. Whatever leg is over, that same arm is under. Stay here for a moment. Very good. Now we're going to try to go right into tree. Now this is a challenge posture, so no big deal. We'll just do our best, okay? First, let's undo our arms to mountain hands, mountain arms. And then bring our foot into tree. Now, you can put your foot here on kickstanded on the ground. You can put it here on your calf, or you can put it up on your thigh. See, I'm kind of going between. Just do your best. Look at something that's not moving. And when you found some stillness, go ahead and grow your tree branches nice and high. Very good. Okay, other side, friends. Back into chair. Look down, see if you can see your feet. Check. Goal post your arms. This time left arm under. Left leg over. We'll stay here. You can also wrap the foot. I have kickstanded this foot around behind your calf, if that feels good to you. Some people, their bodies just work differently, so do what works for you. Now let's start going into tree. Unwrap your arms, mountain hands. Try to go right into your tree. Either kickstanded foot. The wind is blowing me over. It means I need to strengthen up my muscles, I think.
Yeah, Mom, trees don't fall over because of wind.
Right. So I'm going to say kickstand up. You can also do a calf or up on your thigh. Once you found your stillness, go ahead and grow your tree branches. And back to mountain. Very good. Back to the mat we go. Okay, friends. Since we're working on our grounding postures, we're going to do some extra belly work and core work today. Help us find our strength, okay, and our center. And also to feel the ground beneath our hands and feet as we do our plank. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like ahead of time. You're going to start in a full plank. Then you're going to plant your left hand and put your right hand to the sky. I will have both my legs long. You can pop your top knee or drop your bottom knee to the ground if a full side plank is too much. Up to you, just try your best. So we'll do this for 10 seconds, then this for 10 seconds. Then we'll pop back into our full plank just to transition and go to child's pose, okay? And we'll do that on both sides. So here we go, friends, okay? Get in your tabletop, extend one leg back, your downward dog toes. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Count back from 10. 9, 8. Keep your hips low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Move your left hand under your nose. Twist to the side and lift your right arm high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand back down. Drop your knees and into child's pose. Take a rest. One more big breath here. On your next inhale, come up to back to tabletop. Get your back legs ready. We'll go up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right hand under your nose. Turning to the side. Left arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Both hands down, knees down. Shift into your child's pose. Feel your belly rising and falling against your legs. Few big breaths in and out. Good. When you're ready, I'll have you come lie down on your mat. We're almost done. We're just going to do a few stretches. Can you see me, Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to lie down on your mat. Legs long. Arms out wide. Bend your right leg and place your hands on your thigh for a stretch. If you do not feel a stretch like this, some people really do. Their legs are tighter, their hips are tighter. If you feel the stretch, stay here. If you do not, put your 2 fingers, your peace fingers, wrap around your big toe and straighten your leg, your foot towards the sky. One choice is not better. It just depends how your body works. Okay, bring your right leg back long to the ground from whatever pose you were taking. Let's take your left leg in, knee bent. Stay here if you like. If you would like something to give you a bigger stretch for your kind of body, go ahead and grab with your 2 fingers again on your big toe and straighten your leg. If you get here and it feels like too big of a stretch, go back to the other way. Whatever is good for your body and should not cause any pain. Okay, bring that leg back to the ground. Now keep your arms out wide. Bring your knees to the sky. We're going to do our twist. So drop your knees to the right and your nose should be facing the left. Okay, bring your knees back to center, your eyes to center. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, drop your knees to the left and your nose will go to the right. Okay, friends, you can now stay lying down on your mat, flat on your back. If that's comfortable, you can come to a seated position. We are going to do a little guided relaxation. So anywhere you can feel your breath, get a good breath, and you can let your eyes close or rest softly on something. To go ahead and find that position for yourself. The reflection we're going to do is called transitions. And this has been really a year of transitions, and not into something we've done before, but rather into something new. And that can be stressful for people. We like to have a little routine. So this is a reflection to help us find, again, some grounding and center during this time. So I invite you to find some stillness in your resting posture. And either rest your eyes or close your eyes. Okay. Over the next few years, you will go through many transitions. Your body will change. You may leave elementary school and start middle school or high school. You may join a new sports team or dance or theater program. Your friends may seem different, or you may want to meet new people. Your family may also go through changes, and you may be living through a pandemic. Lots of different things. When you are experiencing changes, your whole world can feel wobbly and unstable. You may not know who to turn to for help because you might feel like the people in your life are changing too. Here is an exercise that may help you remember that even though things are changing and in flux, the inside part of you, your heart and your spirit, is always there and constant. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, pause, and breathe out. In this meditation, you are going to focus on the pause. Put your attention on your heart. As you breathe steady, feel that quiet, peaceful space when you pause. Breathe in, pause. Noticing how peaceful it feels, breathe out. Now think about what you were doing just before you sat down to do your yoga class. See what you were doing, who you were talking to, and what you were thinking about. As you play it out in your mind, take a moment and feel yourself doing that activity. See yourself breathing and note the pause between breaths as you envision that activity. Flashback to this morning when you were eating breakfast. Again, see the food, who you were sitting with, and what you were doing or talking about. Feel yourself breathing and note the pause between the breaths. Take a moment and recognize that you are the same right now as you were just before you sat down to do your yoga, and that you were the same this morning when you were eating breakfast. You can feel the real you in those breaths, in the pause between the breaths. Think back to a week ago and remember something you were doing. perhaps it was playing in a soccer game or taking a test or doing music. As you remember that moment, connect to the pause between your breaths. The same you was there last week as it is right now. Remember an event from last year. Perhaps it was your birthday party or your birthday at home. Connect again to the pause between your breaths as you replay that event. Feel the you inside that is experiencing that event. Remember a time or imagine a time from when you were a baby. You can imagine what it was like being held by someone or crawling and discovering the world for the first time. Connect to the pause between your breaths as you remember knowing that pause and the space between your breaths, that you were the same then as you are in this moment. Now stop thinking and breathe in and out. In, pause, remember the pause, and breathe out. Make a decision right now that you will remember what it feels like in that moment as you move forward in your life. This is the real you. Your spirit, your heart, the part of you that stays with you forever. No matter what changes on the outside, you can always find this part of you in the pause between your breaths. Let it be your anchor. Know that changes may be hard, but you can always remain stable in the midst of chaos. Okay, friends, you can stay in whatever position you're in. We're going to conclude with our volcano breath. And go ahead and do it lying down if that's where you are. If you can, bring someone into your heart that could use your love today. I have someone in mind. Let's go ahead and breathe them in, remember their face, and send them some love. Good job. Have a great rest of the week, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.